Hey, what is up, YouTube? It is Gamer Zombie here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to defeat the ancient dragon on hard difficulty. This will restore the goddess Jula, and then you'll be able to unlock Infernal. Now, before we get started, I want to establish two things. One, this is gonna be really fucking hard. So if you're gonna go through with this, you gotta go pro. And basically what I mean by that is you're really gonna have to be tactical and look into how you're gonna do this in a tactical way. So first thing, really hard. Number two, going online, multiplayer, and beating the ancient dragon. Not gonna happen. Why? I got into multiplayer games where I figured I face off against the ancient dragon with some friends or some people online. It's not gonna happen. A lot of people are not there yet, and on top of that, the game forces you to open the portal by yourself. So once you go in there, it's not like anybody can join you, at least not from what I've seen. So yeah, you're pretty much on your own. So really hard, you're on your own. Anyhow, with that said, let's get started. First thing I want to show you guys is the gear. Now on my gear, I'm going to have some very important attributes that we're going to need to look at, because they're going to come in very useful when defeating the ancient dragon. Let's get started with our primary weapon, which is the lightning rod. It's an S rank weapon. Once you get here, once you get to the ancient dragon, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be at a very high level. Now on hard difficulty, the level cap is at 65. So once you hit that level cap, two things will happen. You're gonna start getting items that are level 65 and up, and your allies, the bones you find, they're also gonna be level 65 and up. So this is where you want to be. Anyhow, the attack damage on this is 186 to 200. That's as high as I'm able to get it. That's fairly what you're gonna find once you're at this level. It's got fair durability, about 2k. Let me see, the attributes here are 16 plus to dex, not really important. Dropping off coins 11% after each hit, also not important, but it's there. The key one here is lightning damage 11%. Now that's important because why? It's going to add, since it's a lightning rod, it's going to add an additional 11% to our lightning damage. Spells, whatever. So that helps. Maybe you can get it higher. That's even better. Next item on our list, my glasses. Rank level A. Now you'll probably find something better that's an S rank. Maybe not. But what's important here is going to be the attributes. 14% chance of lightning, of fire retribution. Not important. I guess it'll help with some of the damage, but it's not really what we're looking for. The key here is fire resistance. Now, why is fire resistance so important? Well, because you're gonna be fighting a motherfucking dragon. So he's gonna have fire balls, flames, everything. There's gonna be fucking flames and fireballs coming out of his ass. So fire resistant is a must. The other one is max HP plus 15, also very helpful. The plus 15 to HP is gonna add to my health, so this is a key item. Ice resistant. I don't think he throws any ice at you, but it might be helpful, may not. Let's move on to my belt. I got an inherited gold chain belt, S rank. Now the attributes are what we're looking for here. Item degradation reduced by 37%. That might be helpful. Damage from the draconic foes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Anyhow, negative 17%. May or may not be helpful. Key here, max HP 17 plus. Adds to our health, which is something we're definitely gonna need. Magic resistance 13+%. Now I'm pretty sure he's gonna throw some magic at us, because first of all, there's gonna be shit everywhere. It's gonna be hard to see. There's gonna be fire flames, thunderbolts, lightning rods, potato chips, basketballs. Everything's gonna be there. So I'm pretty sure he throws magic at you. So if you get some magic resistance, that'll be helpful. Damage from traps, negative 73%. May not be helpful with this particular boss, but it's there. Key, bang, what we're looking for. Fire resistance, 18 plus. That's a must. So we're already stacking up on our fire resistance and our HP. Next are my spells. I use these two spells. They worked for me. Maybe you could find something better. Maybe there's a spell that works better and makes things easier. I don't know. This is what I use. They're capped out. They're at their maximum level, and it worked for me. So my first spell is the Storm, maxed out. My second spell is the Thunderbolt. Now, the reason I like these particular spells is because they spread around. So even if you miss, there's still a pretty good chance you're gonna hit something. Another item on my inventory is the Miracle Ring. Now, you can buy this from the wizard at the shop. Now, what's important about this particular ring is that it restores all your HP. So, this is something that you're gonna need. I'm sorry, not your HP, your allies. This is something you're gonna need to restore your allies' health. Why? Because they're gonna be taking a lot of fucking damage. The only bad part about this particular item is that it's one use per dungeon, so you gotta use it wisely. So managing your team is gonna be key once you're in there, and you really gotta be on the lookout when you need to re-heal them. Next is the heal potion, and I got a pretty good one. I got it at 70%. Restores health. Now, there may be some in there for 50%, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but you want to get the highest you can get. Why? Because you want to re-heal your HP while you're getting your ass kicked. The other one is my gloves. Now, these are S rank, and the attributes are stun resistance. Now, stun resistance is very important. Why? Because the dragon, the boss, whatever, they're gonna knock you around. You're gonna get knocked out, and you're gonna get stunned. So if you can add the percentage of you not being stunned, it's gonna be very helpful. This will enable you to get back up and get back into action, throw spells, throw books, chicken wings, whatever. This is gonna help you get back up. So this is an attribute you're definitely gonna need. Lightning resistance. I think he throws lightning. I'm not 100%, but helpful. Chance of magic retribution. I don't know. Might do a little damage. I don't know. It might not be helpful. When LP is at 0, damage taken, negative 13%. That may or may not be helpful. Our final item on our list is the Simmering Shell Pendant. Now, this is an S rank, and the thing that's important here about this particular necklace, I'll get into in a second. But let me start off. Grants immunity to freezing. Now, I don't think he's gonna freeze you, but also very helpful. Damage to human foes, negative 18%. There's not gonna be any humans there, so this may not be helpful. Dex chance 10, ignore enemy's defense, may or may not be helpful. 14% chance to take half damage, that's definitely gonna help. Our baby, our key, this is what you want to look out for when you're looking for attributes to fight the ancient dragon. Grants immunity to burning, that is so important. Why? You're gonna be taking fire damage, dragon, fireballs, flames. This is it. This is what we need. You need to avoid taking as much damage as you can when you're being burned. So this is what we're looking for. Grants immunity to burning. You may be able to find it on other items. It doesn't have to be on a necklace. You may find it on some gloves. You may find it on a belt. Find it somewhere. When you do, you want to make sure that's part of your setup. So immune to burning, fire damage. Excellent. Finally, the last attribute on our set is going to be the stun time reduced by 17%. Also very helpful. Like I said before, you want to reduce that stun time as much as you can. So stack these percentages up. They are very helpful. Anyways, let's quickly recap. What we're going to need is basically fire resistance, magic resistance, stun resistance, and yes, immune to fire damage. That's what we're looking for. Now that we got that covered, let's go get our allies. Okay, so now we're gonna choose our allies. Basically anything higher than level 60 is good. So we got a level 67 sorceress, level 65 wizard, level 63 amazoness. I don't want to get too much into the particulars of what their stats should be, because there's a good chance your team is going to be wiped out. So the only thing that's important is the level. As long as they're above 65 or 60, I think you're in good hands. Now, really quick, I want to show you guys my my skills before we head off to face the ancient dragon. So let's quickly look at the skills that I have set up in order for me to get in there and get it done. So starting off, I got concentrate at like a level 3. This is useful. You may find a need for it more than others. Basically what it does is it sucks MP magic from your enemies when you do a melee. So level 3 was good for me. I don't know, maybe the higher you have it, it'll be a little more helpful. I don't know. The next skill is mana, magic, so important, maximum level. So try to get this at the max if you can, because you are going to need as much magic as you can possibly afford, because you're going to be using your spells and your magic a lot. So so you want to make sure this is at its max. Let's take a look here. Level 5 maxed, and it's going to give us an additional 150 to magic. So that's going to be very helpful. In addition to some of the items we have that also adds to magic, this is going to be a lifesaver. Anyhow, the next one that's maxed out is Storm. Now, I maxed out this particular spell. Maybe there's another one that works better for you, but for me, this works fine. Why? Because it covers a large area. So even if I miss something, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna nail it, just based on the fact that it spreads around. Once again, max level, capped, 9 uses per dungeon. So like, well, it's not per dungeon, but it has 9 uses overall. So you can use it up to 9 times, and the damage is at 25. So this works out great. The next one is Thunderbolt. Once again, same as the other spell. It covers a pretty decent area, so even if I miss, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna hit something, because it spreads around. Maximum level 10. Number of uses 7, power 110. So this is excellent, kick ass. So you want to make sure that's at a max. Why? You get more uses out of it and you get more damage. Let's see what else we got here. Levitation, also maxed out. Why is it maxed out? Let me show you in the details. Level 1, 20% damage while in air. That means whatever damage you're doing when you drop your Thunderbolt, and you gotta remember I'm using the lightning staff, it's gonna give me 20% plus damage on that first level. Second level 35, third level 50. So this is giving you additional damage to what you already have, so you definitely want to max this out. The other skills I really didn't find necessary. Mainly it was just that, and that pretty much covers the wizard skills. Let's take a look at common. Now here I have 2 to increase number of item slots, and that's for all the additional items we carry. This worked for me. You may add more or less, I don't know. Boost vitality, so important. Maxed. Why is it maxed? Well, you're gonna be taking on some bosses that are gonna be doing heavy damage. So this ancient dragon is gonna be doing nasty life drain. So you want to make sure you're at a max. Level 10 gives me an additional 200 to HP. So my life is capped. Plus items I already additionally have that also adds to my HP. The nutritionist at level 2, this enables you to regain life from eating little food you eat that you obtain throughout the game. Also very important, I only have it at level 2. You might want to have it a little higher. Very helpful. And I think that pretty much covers it. Anything else I really didn't care for. The other skills are mainly what I needed to get by, and what I mean get by is get to Infernal. So this is pretty much what I went with. You might find something a little better, maybe something worked out better for you, I don't know, but for the wizard class, this is what I needed to take care of business. Now, it is showtime. Ancient Dragon time. Now, I'm not going to continue with the commentary at this point because I will let the epic battle speak
it's the rune
for itself.
You step forth into the illusionary lands. The goddess's powers of resurrection cannot reach you here. Talismans are resonating in your power. The fate of the world is literally in your hands. Go! Seize the dead! The dragon's breath emanates everything. Take cover. With a ground-shaking thud that parts the clouds, the ancient dragon falls. You have returned it to its eternal sleep. The immortal dragon slumbers once again. Congratulations, hero. With your own hands, you have defeated a myth.
Hell yeah! That was awesome! S-Class. All the way, baby. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helped you out. This video was 2 days in the making. Basically, I really had to tune up my wizard, grind out a bunch of dungeons, and get myself to the point where I could take on the ancient dragon on hard difficulty. So I hope that helped. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next video where I take on Infernal Ancient Dragon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
The statue of the goddess Jula has also been restored. You'll need to defeat an even stronger dragon to save Vernus. Once again, you must gather 9 talismans. You assume that the trials to claim these will be even worse than the first 2.